Okay. Just give me 1 second. I just want to make sure they're set, so we're not waiting around too long. All right, folks, we're back here for the Women's A final. I know I promised the soothing voice of Jason Kelly on the call for this game, but he's working a little overtime over at the awards ceremony for the Gods and the Godfather, so I'll be sticking with you to get this one started. Women's A final. Girls just want to have fun against the A-holes. Starting lineups right now.
Along with all of its employees, will be making the 21st North American Championships the largest to date, with 107 teams across 3 weekends and over 1,550 teams since its inception in 2005. Tonight's Women's A Finals is between the top seeded A-holes and the third seed Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Introducing first our visitors from the north, the A-holes. Big typo, that is not my fault, I can prove it. Beginning with our starting lineup, forward number 22, Nikki Lowe. And now, introducing our home front team from the United States 2022 North American Women's A Champions. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise and move your hats for the playing of our Canadian national anthem. For the playing of our national anthem.
All set and ready to go here for the Women's A Final to close out the 2026 North American Ball Hockey Championship. If you're looking for the Women's C Final, that's being played concurrently on the other rink. That stream is on the Cool Hockey Events Facebook page. Off the opening draw, A-Holes have it in the offensive zone. And they'll get started. Lowen throws it out in front. Hauser plays it into the corner. Up the wall, cut off by Lowen. Gets out to the point. Shot all the way in, deflected, loose in front. Backhand try. Guinard's got that and covers up. Blomberg's shot on net, tipped by Forcielli. Guinard stays square, gets the first whistle of the game. A-Holes have it again. Back out at the point. Shot. Hits a body. Sits in the slot. Lowen chases it down. Lowen. That shot's also blocked. Down in deep behind the net. Turned through all the way to the wall by Paige Smith. Lowen has it again. cutting to the middle, trying to get to the forehand. Good stick there. And it goes in behind the net. Driscoll coming in, trying to dig it out and help out Kearns. The A-holes keep on it. Pass bounces off a foot, goes up to the wall, pinching in is Houston. That pass intercepted. Girls just want to have fun the other way. Played into the corner by King. Jude behind the net, takes a look. Has Prohl cutting, goes all the way through the zone instead for Hayward. Hayward's pass blocked, but it does make its way all the way across. They're onside, it's Prohl, back to the top of the zone. Sends it over to the wall, running off the bench to join the rush is Lowen. Shot, that gets blocked wide. Now out in the high slot, cutting back, shot, over the net. Good look there for Prohl. Daniel throws it in, sweeps it to the net, and it just rolls in harmlessly on Maxie Weiss, who covers it up. Wagner wins it right off the draw, shot, blocked. Sitting in the slot, played back to the point, some space for Gifford. Her shot deflects wide. Stuff play in front, gets chipped back into the corner by Hayward. She goes up the wall for Prohl. Prohl tried to cut through, lost it momentarily, and it's held in at the point by Gifford. Now some space, shot, sticked into the corner by Weiss off the stick of Wagner. Another shot attempt blocked down. Turnaround chance, and a second one, and that goes wide. Dvorak trying to get that one on net. Hayward. Lob play through the middle. Nice pass caught by King. All the way down into the zone. Now up the wall. Good play there by Dvorak to chip it out. She'll go get a change. McKnight walking up, sends the pass ahead. It gets away from Blomberg, and that'll be icing and come all the way back down. What? Off the face-off, comes out to the point. Simpson cuts it off, tries to work into the slot. Bounces away. A-holes get it out, and now taking a run. Jamba pulls through the feet, takes the shot, save Guinard, it goes into the corner. Back down low for Jamba again. Trying to get the cycle play going. Shots blocked. Kicks over now for Stone. Plays it up the wall for Rush. Rush couldn't get it out. Now they'll try on the other end with Simpson. She's stopped as well. Pass into the front. Tipped ahead with some room. Shot just wide. Good rush there from Nichols. Then tries to bank it off Guinard. That didn't work. It goes over to the wall. Played back behind the net. Cut off by the forecheck. And a loose ball in the front, and they score. Sarah Houston gets the first one for the A-holes. It's 1-0. Nichols there gets the stick on Kearns to keep her from clearing it out. And the loose ball just rolls right to Houston, who goes blocker side past Guinard. 1-0 A-holes. A-hole started right back up off the face-off. And icing is called as that was played all the way down by Houston, the goal scorer. Off the face-off, goes into the corner. King chasing it down, comes out to the point, but goes through the feet. Now could be a 2-on-1 for the A-holes. Smith rushing to the net, pass blocked on the way over. Driscoll plays it up the wall, that got cut off. Smith has it back, trying to walk in. Couldn't get away from D'Onofrio, who takes it in behind her own net. Tries the lob pass, that goes over the stick and all the way down. And that'll come back to the girls' end after an icing. A-holes hold it in off the draw, shot from the point, goes into the corner. Gilmore runs it down. She's doubled. Tried to get it out. It hit a body. Martinez helps circle back and clean that up, but then shot it into her own bench trying to get out. They'll stay deep in their zone. Under 2 minutes to go here, first period. A-holes up 1-0 off the Sarah Houston goal. Meinzak shot. Guinard just plays that in behind the net. Gifford takes a look, chips it out to Kvortek. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Turned back in by Steblin. Second try from Kvortek. That's cut off again, this time by Blomberg. But now the A-holes back off, and the girls just walk it out and dump it all the way down. Steblin plays it along, comes out to the point, off the stick of Proul and kept in. Kvortek shot, deflected off into the corner. Clearing attempt held in, nice play at the point there by Hauser, but it gets out eventually. A-holes circle it back, try to move out. Played ahead for Hayward. Hayward tries to cut past Wagner. Retreats, now makes a nice pass into the zone. Has Proul. Proul spinning. Pulls up. Held to the boards by Gifford. Gets away on her backhand though. Couldn't get the shot off. Chips it back to the point. That shot goes all the way to the corner. Kicks off the wall to Houston. 30 seconds left here in the first period. Houston tied up by Daniel. Comes around to the front. Wagner all the way around. Good pinch there by Jude to keep it in. And then Hayward throws it into the zone and goes to get a change. Just 10 seconds left here. Girls just want to have fun. They're going to try to run the clock out and get to the first intermission. A-holes will let them do it. So at the end of one, it's 1-0 A-holes on the opening goal from Sarah Houston. Second period action coming up next after a word from our sponsors. Back for the second period of our Women's A final at the 2026 North American Ball Hockey Championships presented by Napper. Step onto the rink with confidence using Napper USA, the premium ball hockey equipment supplier in the United States and proud sponsor of cool hockey events. Elevate your game with gear designed for champions. McKnight wins the draw. Rush charges ahead, tries to get to it, but the A-holes have it. Into the zone with some speed. Steblin tried to make the centering pass, it's blocked. Lobbed out of the zone by Rush. And circled back now with some room, winding up, shot. That gets blocked on the way in. Nice block there by Wilkinson, and it goes the other way. 3-on-2 rush for the A-holes. Pass across, and it goes all the way through. Too high for Nichols to get the stick on it. Simpson sends it ahead. Rush into the zone. Rolls all the way in on Weiss. Chips it right back out to Jude, and they'll try to go fast the other way. Jude ahead. Over the line, Nichols. Nichols shot high and over the net. Rims all the way around. Picked off in the middle by Martinez. Plays it over to Simpson. Now ahead, nice pass there for Driscoll, but she couldn't control it. It rolls in on Weiss, who gets a whistle. One into the corner. Played around the wall, cut off by Martinez. In front, that's stopped. Now, A-hole's coming up the other way with speed. Blomberg gets the line, plays it to the wall for Forcielli. It's too far, goes into the corner. Forcielli wins it right back over to Blomberg. She's taken off the ball. By Hauser, comes up the wall. Chipped all the way out and over the red line. They'll have to reset it in neutral. Jude moves it ahead. Smith gets the line, drops it back. Forcielli fakes the shot, takes a look. Now throws it all the way into the corner. D'Onofrio has it there. Getting pressured by Lowen, trying to run away, kicks it over further. Gilmore turns it over, shot, blocked, loose in the crease. Guinard covers it up. And we have a scoring correction on the first goal by the A-holes. It's been credited to Natalie Jamba, number 67. Olivia Gajor picked up that correction and got that to us, thanks to her. That shot goes wide off the face-off. Rule chases it into the corner. Goes in behind the net. Took a look all the way out to the point. Wilkinson shot all the way through. Save Guinard. Now in behind the net. Pass to the front, off the stick. Dvorak gathers it, moves it ahead. Steps past the poke check of Houston, but offsides on the entry. Anna Daniel a little too fast over the line. Rush trying to get it in off the face-off, gets stopped, stays on the forecheck. Nichols pass blocked, but it eventually gets through. Stepping in, backdoor pass blocked. Good defense there by girls, just want to have fun. Now can they turn it into a rush the other way? That pass cut off by Steblin. Nichols back in. Nichols lost it, rolls in on Guinard, covered up. Lobbed out by Girls Just Want to Have Fun off the face-off. That ball slowing down, but it's going to go far enough for icing. Steblin has it off the draw, shot, hits her own winger, bounces all the way over to the wall. Seymour plays it up, pass across, now a good rush developing here for Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Charging over the line is Kearns, circles back, trying to kick it back to the point, she's double teamed. Gets some help, but it rolls away. Now a drop pass for Nichols, tried to play it back, nice back check there by Rush to cut it off. She'll bring it in all the way behind her own net. Play it over to Seymour. Hannah Seymour chips it up to Jasmine Martinez. Martinez pass, hits a stick, bounces into the zone. Erica Simpson has it. Tries to dangle through, turns it over. McKnight the other way, could be a 2-on-0. McKnight all the way in with Forcielli, takes the shot, save Gwinnard, and she hangs on. Odd man rush developing there, but McKnight took off on her own and turned it into a breakaway. Big stop from Gwinnard to keep it a one-goal game. Lowen has it off the draw. Back to Jude at the point. Shot. That goes all the way through into the corner. Gilmore runs in behind her own goal. Brings it around. Looking for a winger. Now stops. Circles back. Plays it across. D'Onofrio cut off, but is able to get it up the wall. Forcielli. Martinez takes it off Forcielli. Rush the other way. Chips it over to the wall. And offsides again. King had to take an extra handle. Martinez beat her over the line. Whistle blows and it'll come out to neutral once more. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, dump it in. Chasing after it is Daniel, but it's played around for Emily Jude. She has some room, walks it up, sends a pass all the way through, looking to hit Paige Smith, but it rolls all the way down for icing. Just about the halfway point of this game. Natalie Jamba with the only goal, 1-0 lead for the A-Holes. Emily Meinzick switching sides here for the face-off after the icing. Jude behind the net. Makes some room for herself. Steps away from the forecheck there of Daniel. Now lobs it all the way across. Good pass, but it rolls off the stick of Lowen. She's going to chase it down, play it in behind the net, get it away from Hauser. Now tries to stuff it in front, but Forcielli cut the other way, and it goes all the way out. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, clear it down. Daniel on pursuit, played behind the net by Steblin. Under 5 minutes to go here, second period. Lowen up the wall, cut off. She gets it back. Second try does get out. Prohl had to dig it off the wall. Circles around. That pass into the zone. Nice move by Meinzick, but it goes behind the net. Stone shovels it over for Hauser. Rolled away from her, though, and cut off by the A-Holes all the way in behind the net. Meinzick lost it. Stone trying again. She's double-teamed in the corner, waits for help, trying to tie it up. Hauser's down low with her now, but the A-Holes bring it out again. Nice cutback move there from Hayward. In behind the net. Meinzick pinned to the wall. Out in front, shot blocked Prohl was looking for that one. It got blocked in front by Gifford. Now all the way out to the point. Rolls off the stick of Wilkinson, gathers it back. Prohl had it poked away. And now a pass into the feet of Daniel. She's able to gather it. Dumps it in on Weiss, who makes the save. Wilkinson, long pass all the way across the zone for Prohl. Gets the line, has people going to the net. Shovels it through for Hayward. Hayward running away from Martinez. Now over to the near side wall. Gets cut off by Kearns. Kearns bringing it ahead. Gets it out of the zone on the second try, but it rolls away, and Nichols is going to get there first. Nichols plays it back around for Jude. Jude's pass cut off by Rush, but it bounces away. And now Nichols, 2-on-2. Gets to the top of the circle, pulls it down. Centering pass just rolled off the stick. Now another play in front. Big save, Guinard on the one-time shot. 2.5 minutes left in the period. Another save, Guinard on that shot from McKnight. Now behind the net. Played all the way around for Abby Rush. Lost control trying to get it out. McKnight down low in the corner for Nichols. Nichols looks for Jude up top. Jude right back to her. Nichols lost it. Comes up the wall. Rush gets it out. Simpson pulls it around, makes some space, but it rolls the wrong way. She has to go wide to get it. And then another move through Blomberg and a shot. Save made. Two great stick handling moves there by Simpson, but couldn't beat the goaltender. And now Forcielli the other way. Has McKnight joining, takes the shot, save Guinard. Rebound cleared away. Wagner running it herself. That pass misses, goes all the way over to the far wall. D'Onofrio plays it off to Dasher, gets too far for Lowen, but Forcielli supports, throws it in. Lowen goes to get it, has Smith in the slot, finds her, gathers, slap shot, deflected, save Guinard. Lowen all the way back out to the top. And gets the return pass from Wilkinson. Looking into the center, it goes all the way through. Played out to the point, but running over to keep it in is Wilkinson. Plays it right back down the wall. Nice spin move there. They'll send it in deep. Forcielli working with Smith. Forcielli shot deflected wide. Still in front of the net. Lowen trying to get it in. It got turned aside. Valley girls just want to have fun. They'll get it to the point, but another keep from Wilkinson. Under a minute here, second period. One-timer Lowen blocked. Might have hit Smith, who went to the floor after that shot. Hit something on the way to the net.
Back.
Girls just want to have fun trying to break out, but another pass rolls too far, and it's cut off by Houston. Back out. Wilkinson shot deflected, blocked. Turnaround chance. Poke check, but not far enough. Lowen. That one goes over the net. Forcielli. Looking to curl out and sends it into the corner. 15 seconds here in the period. A-hole's looking for the second goal. Centering pass rolls away, clear to the wall, and that should get to the line, and it's out. Nice finish there by Britt King, and that will end the second period. After two, the A-holes still holding on to the 1-0 lead from Natalie Jamba's first period goal. Third period coming up after this. Back here for the third period of the Women's A final. A-Holes holding on to a 1-0 lead. 10 minutes left here for Girls Just Want to Have Fun to see if they can get one past Maxie Weiss. Weiss and Guinard, the two goaltenders in this game, will be the goalies representing the United States at Women's Worlds this summer in Ostrava, as Guinard makes a save there on Fiona Surovac. Hayward wins it, tries to play it to the net, bounces into the corner. Gifford up the wall to Taylor. Now off the stick, running over and holding the line. Blomberg, and whistle blows. And looks like a penalty coming up. Nope, just offsides, as Blomberg thought she held the line there, but it got out of the zone. So it'll come out to the neutral zone here. Simpson off the faceoff. Or no, that's Britt King chasing after it. Curls, throws it to the middle, rolls too far for Driscoll. Behind the net. Heavy forecheck from Martinez and Driscoll. A-Hole's able to break it down and rush the other way. Long pass for Proulx on the rush, but she couldn't get past Kearns. And right back in, Martinez. She's taken down. Arm is up. Penalty coming up. And it is on the A-Holes. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. We'll go to the power play. Natasha Steblin goes to the box for 90 seconds. And Girls Just Want to Have Fun. We'll try and set up this power play, but the A-Holes win the face-off and lob it out of the zone to start it. Guinard leaves the crease to settle this one down. Leaves it there for Kearns. Chipped over to Rush. Rush plays it into Kabortek, gets it right back. Now they have the zone. A-Holes thought that was offsides, but play carries on. Simpson directing traffic. Plays it all the way over. Kearns will bring it out to the top of the zone. Back to Simpson. One-timer. Didn't get all of it. It goes wide. Rush pinching in. Gets to this ball first. Has some room. Walking it out. Now to Simpson on the half wall. Back up top for Kearns. Takes a look. Simpson again. Return past Kearns. Pulls it. Thinks about the shot. Now takes it. That goes wide again. Some room now for Jude to clear it. Settles it down, plays it out, and it does get past Kearns at the red line. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, have to tag up. They do, and they get the zone set up again. 20 seconds left on the power play. Kearns at the top, down for Rush, gets it back. One-timer, deflected, goes wide. Off the back wall, Weiss dives out to cover it up and get the whistle. Ten seconds on the power play, but the A-Holes win it again and send it all the way down. That should do it for the power play. Gilmore plays it around to Kearns. Back to 5-on-5. 7.5 minutes for Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Down 1-0. That pass gets away from Driscoll, but she settles it down. Now gets the line, tries to pull it through. Good defensive stick there from Forcielli, who now circles back into her own end. Goes in behind the net. Now they'll start to work it up. Chipped into the zone. Smith back to Lowen, looking for Smith again. Cut off. Driscoll lost it. Smith has it down low, finds Lowen in the slot, and she scores! Nikki Lowen doubles the lead. 2-0 A-Holes. Backhand saucer pass there from Paige Smith right onto the tape of Lowen running through the slot. Quick release from Lowen, goes glove side and beats Guinard. 2-0 A-holes, 7 minutes away from the Women's A title. Dumped in by Forcielli, all the way down behind the net. Hauser has to go get it. Tries to play it around, Lowen cuts it off. Smith, that pass didn't get to Forcielli, intercepted. Gifford the other way. Lost it at the line, they're off sides. And that's played by, girls just want to have fun, so that'll get a whistle. Off the face-off, A-holes have it. Poole gets over the line. Had Hayward go into the net, but Guinard scoops it up and gets another stoppage. Lobbed out to the point, off the draw, held in by the A-holes. They'll go D to D. Blomberg gathers it, plays it into the high slot. Prohl curls around, looks to the front, into the slot, turnaround shot, and off the bar and in. What a shot from Emily Meinzick, and it's 3-0 A-holes. Meinzick runs into the slot, gets a perfect feed. Turnaround wrister right off the bar and down. And now it's a 3-0 lead for the A-holes with 6 minutes to play. And they'll get right back to work off the face-off. On the rush, poke check Guinard takes that one off the stick of Nichols. Back behind the net. Sent down low. Nichols has some room. Takes a look. Gets deflected in behind the net. McKnight in front. Centering pass blocked. Now lobbed back out to the point. Sent right back in by Wilkinson. Shot on net. Save Guinard. Reversed by Stone, but nobody's there. A-holes cut it off, put it right back in the zone. McKnight has Nichols backdoor, hit the frame of the net, trying to set her up. And they'll reset it behind. Centering pass, that goes all the way through. Simpson running onto it, pulls it away, has some room. Gets to the line, takes the slap shot. Save Weiss, rebound up in the air. And played down by the glove of Wilkinson behind the net. Kicks it around to Houston. Houston, long pass, up and over everybody. Chasing after it, Smith trying to beat the icing. It's waved off. Smith takes it off the stick of Gilmore. Gilmore stays with her though. Now they're tied up in the corner. Smith working through it, has the ball again. Tied up on the wall. Bach running out here on Girls Just Want to Have Fun. They're down 3-0. D'Onofrio out to the point. Martinez tried to play it out. It goes into the bench. A-holes win the face-off, back to the point again. Forcielli now on the half wall, into the corner. D'Onofrio wins the race, but gets tied up by Lowen. And now some help coming in from Prohl. Has Forcielli in front, goes to the point for Blomberg instead. Her shot blocked. Prohl has it again, centering pass. Forcielli with some room, goes backdoor. Big save, Guinard on Lowen. Now out to the point. Steblin for Forcielli. Another shot. That goes high over the net. Guinard covers that one up. A-holes get it back to the point again off the draw. Nice play at the point there. Houston has a lot of space, takes the shot. Glove save, Guinard gets another stoppage. A-holes again set it up. Jude takes the shot. That goes deep into the corner. Guinard dives out. One more whistle. A-holes playing with the 3-0 lead here, keeping girls just want to have fun, pinned in their own end. Back out to the point, Jude, over to Proul. Passes it across. Lowen lost it, gets some help. Comes over now for Houston, all the way back to the point. Jude gathers it, down low again. Hayward for Houston, shot, score! 4-0 A-holes. And another great feed from the corner to a player cutting through the high slot. That's how they've set up 3 of their 4 goals in this one. And a great finish off the bar and in again. Off the face-off, Steblin running into the zone. Back out to the point. Wilkinson sends it all the way down. That goes off the stick of Rush and out of the zone. Now Seymour back in her own end. Sends a long pass. No icing. Wilkinson close enough to it. A-holes up 4-0 here with under 3 minutes to play, trying to salt this one away. And they'll get another rush developing. Backdoor pass sticked away. Nichols wins the battle, plays it down low. Rolls over to Stone. She runs into the corner. And that hits the netting and goes over the glass. Another stoppage down low. Girls just want to have fun, have it off the face-off. But another good forecheck from Nichols. Turns it over. They'll try again the other way. King picks it up, lobs it out, cut off. Houston chasing after this one. She's got it now, back to Blomberg at the point. Blomberg, shot, that goes all the way down low. Forcielli pinching in, wins the battle. 100 seconds left here for the A-holes and 4-0 lead in the Women's A final. Forcielli back behind the net for Houston. Back in front, another shot off the post. Back out to the top of the zone. Martinez intercepts it. Takes a run, chips it into the zone. Lowen goes to get it. A-holes bring it ahead, get to the red line, now chip it into the corner. Hauser back to get it. Ahead for Driscoll. Driscoll looks for Martinez, went too far, held in at the point. by Jamba. Over to Lowen. 1 minute left here in the third period. Lowen has it. Over for Natalie Jamba. Shot, save Gwinnard, and gets the whistle. 50 seconds left here. Girls just want to have fun, need 4. Back to the point off the draw. Across, shot through traffic, deflected, save Gwinnard, rebound, Forcielli shovels that one over the net. Lowen into the corner. Backhand pass through the legs, into the slot, another shot, that goes wide. Nice play there by Paige Smith, and she has it again behind the net. Has Jamba looking for the hat trick. Forcielli finds it, passes it over to Lowen, another shot, and it's in again, 5-0 A-Holes. And Lowen with her second of the game. Clock starts to run now with a 5-goal lead in the third period, and that's going to do it. The A-Holes win the Women's A North American Ball Hockey Championship 5-0 over Girls Just Want to Have Fun. A-Holes and Girls Just Want to Have Fun shaking hands at center ice. A-Holes, the Women's A North American champions for 2026. And that closes out our action here from the 2026 North American Ball Hockey Championships on the Cool Hockey Events YouTube channel presented by MVP TV. For all of our crew, our sponsors, and our tournament staff, I'm JT Volpe signing off. Thank you for watching hockey with us this weekend.